So guys, today's episode is a league doubleheader against Chippenham Town and Eastbourne Borough. Two struggling sides in our league. Let's see if we can get 6 points today. So guys, welcome back to the Stones Rollin On Up series and to episode 8, which I'm hoping is going to be a little bit calmer than the previous episode. Of course, last episode was our FA Cup game, or double game I suppose, against Morecambe from the Football League, which was both an incredible game for the first match and an absolutely heartbreaking for me in that second one with the penalty shootout. Of course, the replay coming at the end of November, that's when you last saw us. So in between the two episodes though, as I said at the end of the last one, I have progressed quite a distance in game. So I said I'd come back in January. We are now at January the 1st, ready for our game against Chippenham. And we've had a really good time away from the screen, I suppose. We have won almost all of our games that we've played. We've not played brilliantly, to be totally honest. We've only scored the odd goal here and there. We only had 2 games where we scored more than once, coming against Dorking and Havant and Waterlooville. The rest of the games we only managed to score 1 goal and that was it. We had no games where we didn't score, which was decent, but in the one game we actually did concede, which was Tunbridge, we ended up dropping points there, and that was a local derby as well. We probably didn't deserve to win that. Jamie Thomas scored for us, and other than that, we didn't really create much at all in that one. In the rest of the games, though, we played, as I say, okay. We weren't brilliant. We're kind of doing, I guess, what you might say teams such as like United and maybe Liverpool have done in recent years, where they would go on to win titles by playing poorly. And that's essentially what we've been doing. We haven't been playing great, but we've been getting over the line, getting the points that we need. And so in that time, we've had a 1-0 against Braintree, a 2-0 away to Dorking, the 1-0, as I say, with Tunbridge. We beat Eastbourne Borough away in the FA Trophy first round, so we're into the second round of that now, where we place Halifax later on in January. We also then played Hemel Hempstead away and got a 1-0 win. That was a really important game because Hemel Hempstead were, I think, 4th at the time, so that was a very important win there. And then we've since played Havant and Waterlooville at home, which we won 2-0, and then St Albans as well, who we beat 1-0 in that one there. You can see from the goal scores, Jamie Thomas has got a couple since being away. He's got 3 in the 6 matches, I believe, or the 7 matches that we played. And Malazor's got a couple, and then the rest have all been spread out between Saidu, Wishart and Kinsella. But overall, though, that's kind of, they're only the players scoring. And as I say, Jamie hasn't been scoring as many as we're used to. And I think that's partly why we've been struggling a little bit in those matches. But we got the points that we needed. And if I show you the league table now, we are still top. We are top by 3 points. We currently have Chelmsford chasing after us, and they are on some majorly good form. They are really giving us a run for our money at the moment. Considering how well we've done, I don't think over that period of time Chelmsford dropped any points. They have just been beating teams for fun at the moment. And we do face Chelmsford relatively soon, I believe. We have a look. Yeah, you can see the end of January, so we may well find ourselves coming back for that one after this episode, but we'll have to see what happens by the end of this one. But let's get into the tactics then for Chippenham and see how we're going to be lining up. For the Chippenham game then, we're going to go with a relatively rotated side. I've decided to give Gavin Hoyt, Knight, Marshall and Chesers the game as the back 4, and I've dropped Kobe and Seaman. Both of them weren't playing particularly well in the last few games, so I've decided to drop them for Hoyt and then Marshall. And I am, of course, going to play Jake Cole in net. As I said before, Sam Boop isn't getting the team. He did actually play the FA Trophy game earlier in December, and he actually kept a clean sheet this time around. So he actually did quite a good job for once. But I'm not giving him the game here. I'm going to stick with Jake Cole. I've got Ruben Samet playing at DM with Bukard and Saidu Khan, so the usual midfield 3. And then we're playing Malazor Wishart as our wingers. Kinsella I've dropped. I played him last match and he played awfully, so I've dropped him for this one here. And then we're actually going to start Ibi Akambi. I've found, as I said a minute ago, that Jamie Thomas hasn't been scoring as consistently as we used to, so I'm actually going to drop him here. Just give him a game off because I'm wondering if he just needs a bit of a break. So I'm going to see if giving Ibi the game gives Jamie some help essentially. So we'll see how Ibi performs. Maybe he'll get a goal or 2. We have to wait and see. As you can see from here, he's played 20 matches, of which 16 were subs. He scored once. So not prolific is Ibi Akambi. I am gonna, as it's January, I am gonna actually look to see if I can bring in possibly another striker in on loan to become the new rotation instead of a Canby, and just to give Thomas a bit of a helping hand. But if I get any transfers, I'll also let you know in either this episode or the future episodes as we go through January. But let's get into this game and let's see how Chippenham line up. Okay, so let's submit the team then. So we obviously are at home, and Chippenham are playing the same formation as us. They're going for a 4-3-3. I don't recognise any of the players in their team, to be totally honest. Scott Twan. He's actually got a few goals there. So let's see if we can contain their striker. Probably not a good idea actually looking at their striker, because that inevitably will mean that he'll score against us, but hopefully not. Let's give the old team talk and let's see how we do. Chippenham, as I said at the beginning of the episode, are struggling in the league. They are, I believe, 20th or 21st. They are pretty poor, but as history has shown, whenever we play poor sides on camera, we normally don't perform very well, unless our name's Hungerford. So hopefully against Chippenham and against Eastbourne later on, we can get a performance against both teams and hopefully get 6 points against them both and keep ourselves top of the table ahead of Chelmsford. But we'll have to see. At the moment, this first highlight's going on from the kickoff. I don't know if we're actually going to get a chance from it. We'll have to wait and see here. Chippenham on the ball, lumped it up. Sammett's won it. Back to Wishart. Over to Boucard. Played a decent ball. Over to Malazor. Come on, Justin. Come on. Good ball in. That's a good ball. Oh, he's really unlucky. What's going on? Okay, it's a corner. I've no idea how that either A didn't go in or they didn't get it cleared earlier. It was just kind of sitting on the line there. But obviously, since last episode, after that missed Malazor penalty, he has actually performed quite well. After the game against Morecambe, we actually got a news article saying that he wants to basically make up for the penalty miss and will continue taking them. And he has actually performed quite well. He's been one of the few standouts in the games that have been off camera, to be honest. Most of the players have been, as I said, really quite poor, but Malazor has put a shift in. So I have kind of forgiven him, I guess, for his penalty miss. And as I said in the previous episode as well, that if we can focus on the league, just aim to do as well as we can in that, then at the end of the day, going out the cup isn't the end of the world. The main thing, as always, is the league. So we'll have to see how we do. Now, Canby there with a dreadful shot. That was awful. Not a great showing so far for me there. One shot and it went miles wide. But even so, hopefully he could do something other than doing that. Okay, so we're 30 minutes in and we've actually got another highlight. It's been pretty dead so far. That wasn't a great free kick there from Boucard. And yeah, we haven't had a highlight from about the first 10 minutes or so. Wow. Oh my God, I can't believe that's just happened. Oh my God, goalkeeper, what are you doing? Oh, I cannot believe I need to see this again. He just, oh my God. I love the fact that Malazor celebrates like he scored a worldie and all. Oh my God, he just gets it punted into his face and it goes ricochets in. Oh, that is brilliant. I don't think I've seen that on FM20 this year. I know I've seen some people I've seen some tweets and things on Reddit and so on of people having that, but I don't think I've had it. Oh, that's brilliant. The fact it's on camera as well in an episode is just fantastic. Oh my days. Justin Malazor with another goal to his name. And what's a goal side you can't? He's had a few of those off camera actually. Over December he scored 2 or 3 goals and he scored basically all of them have been kind of from the edge of the box on the volley or like a really powerful shot from the edge of the box into the corner. That is a lovely effort. He's caught that so well, Asidi there. Lovely goal. Slightly better than the first one, I think we'll say. But oh my days, the goalkeeper there, what are you doing, mate? I cannot believe he's done that. Even so, right, let's just calm things down. 2 goals in the space of a couple of minutes. A Malazor going for a run. That's more the Malazor we're used to seeing on camera, isn't it? Not getting hit in the face with the ball and it goes in off his face, but even so. Can't believe that. Oh, dear me. I'm going to have to have a look at that again at the end, I think. Dear me. Wishart's done well to get the ball back there. Okay, Wishart running down the wing. He's got it inside to Sammet. Over to Boucard. Can he play a ball out? He can to Malazor. Oh, it's a lovely ball over to Wishart. Finds a space. Wishart, is he going to hold away? Oh, keeper actually makes a save. Or, to be fair, it wasn't actually the fact the keeper didn't make a save. He saved it and then kicked it at Malazor's face. I can't believe he did it. I really can't. Right, as we're in the dressing room, I'm going to say don't get complacent. We're playing well. Don't want to give anything away here. Right, so let's start the second half and see how we do in this half. So obviously 2-0 up, very, very comfortable. Chippenham so far only had the one shot. Okay, so we're about almost 60 minutes in. First highlight of the half. Chippenham starting with the ball. Are they actually going to get a highlight, or is this going to be for us again? It seems, to be honest, that's kind of what their tactics been most of the game. They've just been lumping up to their striker, and he gets the flick on, but there's no one there. I mean, I don't mind if they carry on doing that, to be honest. Good for us if they do. Mal's on the ball running through. Oh, he almost actually whipped that in. It was such a slow effort, though. I just thought he was going to go miles wide, and actually it was a bit closer than I thought it was going to be then. Okay, so who's got the ball? Is that Chez's on the throw? Yeah, Chez's throw to Saidu. Back to Chez's. Decent ball in. And Malazor! Oh, I thought he scored. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, Justin. I have just seen in the top left, I don't know if you would have seen that Chelmsford have just conceded against St Albans. So it's currently 1-1 there. That was unlucky for, I think, Knight, yeah. But yeah, 1-1 at Chelmsford. If they do drop points and we win, we will be going at least 5 points clear. I do wonder if St Albans will hold out for a point there. St Albans aren't particularly brilliant, and as I said earlier on, Chelmsford are on one hell of a run of form at the moment. And Weymouth are losing as well. That's decent. It's going to be going for... Hang on to Malazor. Oh, he's hit the bar again. So unlucky from Justin. He could have had a hat-trick. I mean, hat-trick of headers, but of which one was just hitting him in the face. I don't think I'm going to forget that anytime soon. That's so stupid. Oh, dearie me. We've had some awful goalkeeping. Like, the thing is, off episode, most of the keepers haven't been that bad. It just seems to be the camera comes on and they just seem to just collapse and go to jelly. They're like, oh, we're on TV. Oh, I'm just going to panic. And, oh my God, Akambi scored. Oh, it's a miracle. Oh, my days. I don't think he's scored since really early on in the season. He's got his second goal. Ibi Akambi, get in there, son. The Akambi experiment worked. Oh, brilliant. Actually, giving Jamie the rest has actually proven to be a good decision. It's actually a decent header from Ibi, considering how he normally is in front of goal for us. Right, let's make some subs. I think I'm going to put Andre there as a deep line playmaker team. Bring Sam Corn on, just so we can give Sama a rest. Going to take Marshall off because he's struggling with fitness. We'll bring Alakobi on. I think that's all I'm going to change so far. Not going to change the tactics. We're completely destroying Chippenham at the moment. What are we getting here? Is this a free kick? We're not going to get hopefully have a red card. No, we're not for once. Haven't got a red card at long last in the episode. Wishart free kick though. Straight into the wall. Pretty poor to be totally honest. Gets it in the box. Not to anyone. Sam Corn. Oh my days, how many times we need to woodwork in this one? Like the third or fourth time. Make one final change. I'm going to take Wishart off. He's looking complacent. Let's bring Kinsella on just for the last few minutes. Just to see the game out. And we should be getting a nice, comfortable 3-0 win. Get in there. For once. Comfortable win in the league. It's lovely. Right, team talk. Well done, lads. Let's see how Chippenham got on in the end. Was it 1-1 in the end for Oh no, Chelmsford even. Chelmsford, you lucky boys. 92nd minute winner. Keeps Chelmsford within 3 points of us. I think they are going to challenge us all the way, to be totally honest. But we still got a nice comfortable win there. We're still top of the league. So let's get into the next game against Eastbourne Borough. Okay guys, so in terms of tactics for the Eastbourne game, we haven't changed particularly much. We've only made 2 real changes to the squad. I decided to bring in Cam Joker Samet. I just thought that he didn't really do a huge amount last match. He had an overall rating of about 6.6, 6.7. So I thought I'd drop him and give Cam Joe the game, especially with Eastbourne being quite poor opposition. And they are struggling much like Chippenham were last game. I believe Eastbourne are down in 20th or 21st. So I thought I'd give Cam Joe the match here. We are also going to play Kinsella instead of Wishart. Wishart, similarly to Samet, also performed quite poorly. Didn't really contribute much at all. So I've dropped him for the same reasons. And I am going to keep and stick with Akambi. I thought after his goal, let's give him the game. Let's see how he does against Eastbourne here as well. Let's give Jamie another rest. Hopefully he can help him when he comes to playing some of the bigger teams in the near future. But other than that, we're good to go. So let's get into the game against Eastbourne. So if we submit a team name for Eastbourne, we'll see how they line up against us in this match here. We have recently just played them in the FA Trophy and got a 1-0 win over them. So they're going for 4-3-3, similarly to how Chippenham, just a moment ago, played against us. So we'll see how they do. Hopefully we can get a result against them. So if we go to the team talk, I'm going to say that we should be winning this because we definitely should be. As I say, Eastbourne, much like Chippenham, are very much struggling in the league. So hopefully we can get a good result. Let's kick off. So we are away, amber and black still though. Eastbourne in the red. So let's get a good performance here. This is a weekday fixture, mind you. So we have rest some players before the game. So hopefully fitness-wise we'll be okay. We'll have to see how we get on. That's not a great start. Dean Cox. I believe he's a former Leyton Orient player. I recognise his picture. I'll have a look at him in a sec. Not a great start there. Just whip the ball in, the Eastbourne winger there, or fullback, and Dean Cox flicks it on, and it's pretty horrendous goalkeeping by Jake Cole this time around. I suppose it was our turn after last match. Deary me, that was not brilliant there. So I'm pretty sure he's a former Leyton Orient player. Oh, dear me, they could easily have been 2-0 up then. Flipping heck, lads. Last time we played them, we were really comfortable, and doesn't look it so far this time. Is that Roger Johnson at centre-back? It is. Flipping heck, he must... Yeah, look. With his 4 pace at 36. Former Birmingham Wolves player, Roger Johnson there. Okay, so it's a Sergio Torres free kick. And okay, right, they are all over us at the moment. Let's demand more from the lads. We so far haven't seen us in a single highlight yet. And we have been incredibly poor in the opening half an hour here. Right, so another highlight, been about 32 minutes so far. Saidu Khan to Chezers, just a whip ball in. Malazor, get in there, Justin. He's very good at getting on the end of those crosses, is Justin. He really is. Give him some credit there. Decent. I mean, I don't know how much technique was on that cross from Cheddars. It was a good ball, but I think it's kind of more just a hit and hope here. He just kind of pings it, and Malazor's there at the far post. Really good finish though from Justin on his left. 1-1. Thank God for that, because we had been completely out of the game before that goal. So it's nearly at half time. We haven't had any more highlights since our goal, and it looks like, yep, we are going into half time at 1-1. How are Chelmsford doing? Chelmsford are 0-0 against Chippenham, who we've just played. So we'll have to see if they get anything away at Chippenham. I'll be honest, I know they've only had the one shot on target, but I'm not happy with that half. I'm going to get angry at them. So I'm not happy with your performance there. They're all fired up. That is good. I'm going to leave a Canby on the pitch for now. If I say 60 minutes we haven't scored, I may put us as 4-4-2. Okay, 55 minutes gone. Another free kick. Deary me, they are going close with those free kicks. Cole actually does get a stop to that one there. Whipped in the corner is. Doesn't look like there's going to be anything coming from it though. No, as per usual. Football Manager highlight, Football Manager corner even after the highlight. Nothing comes from it. Very rarely do you ever get a goal from those corners. So 75 minutes gone. We've finally had another highlight. It's been really dead for the past 10 or so minutes as the highlights. Eastbourne again starting with the ball. I haven't made any changes yet. I wanted to see if we could kind of ride the pressure, and we have done. So I think after this highlight, if we don't score, we'll be going 4-4-2, and especially bringing on Jamie Thomas, because I think we kind of need him at the moment. Saidu plays a hopeful ball. I won't really say decent ball. Doesn't really get to anyone. Back to Lewis Knight. Again, just a hopeful ball over the top. Doesn't go to anyone. Come on, Marshall. He's got it out. I thought he wasted that. He's got it to Justin. Back to Andre. On relatively edge of box. Clovis. Back to Khan. Then back to Kandra. And that's dreadful. Oh dear. Eastbourne on the ball. He's played a decent ball at top. Luer. It's a good save, Jake. Thank you for getting that on there. Right, we're going 4-4-2. Right, Kandra after that terrible effort there is coming off. I'm going to leave this like this, I think. Do I bring on Wishart? Kinsella's playing poorly, actually. Yeah, I will. Let's bring Wishart on. I'm going to push a Malazor up a bit, though. And I'm going to say go positive. And we'll go like that for now. See if that helps make any difference at all. Okay, so our throw-in. Dangerous area. No, end of the highlight. Brilliant. Gotta love those. Okay, last 10 minutes. Another highlight. Eastbourne again starting the ball. They've been a lot better than the first time we played them a couple of weeks ago in the game. A lot better today. It's a mistake, but I think they're going to get away with it then. Simpemba for Eastbourne. Johnson to Bramble. Wills or Willis. I couldn't really read that very well. Chezers has got the ball back. Okay, just be careful. Thank you, Chezers. It's a wasted ball that time, no. Come on, Andre. Get the ball. Good. Over to Justin. Come on, Justin. Go through one of your little mazy runs. Get it in the box this time. Oh, basically, it's just going greedy. Right, go attacking. Get creative. Nothing's happening, lads. Don't like this. Right, let's push Wisher up. Let's make Justin the inside forward instead of the inverted winger. We'll make Akami more attacking. I'm going to bring on Seaman. See if he can help make any difference. Not confident with this at all. No. Nothing. Oh, just an awful end to the half. Just no chances. Just went completely dead then. Oh, that's so disappointing. Well, I mean, we undefeated in the episode at least, but oh, that's such a awful performance. Why have I said unlucky? I don't mean unlucky. No, I'm disappointed. I am. They probably won't like this if I do this, but oh no, okay, I've recovered that a little bit. Oh, that's really disappointing though, that performance. Really, really poor. We got lucky actually though. Chelmsford did drop points. They drew as well. We got very, very lucky there. Weymouth dropped points. Bath won though. Hemel Hempstead, how do they get on? Hemel Hempstead won disappointingly, so we have lost a few points to them there. But we got away with that, to be honest, with Chelmsford dropping points. Right, guys, so let's just take a look and see where we'll come back for. So if we go onto our schedule, so of course we've obviously just played Chippenham and Eastbourne here. Obviously we have a couple of games in January here. I do wonder if we should come back for the Chelmsford game, to be totally honest. We could well come back for the Halifax game as well in the FA Trophy. I know it's obviously quite a quick jump that way, but it may be worth us coming back for that, because obviously against Chelmsford is first v second, and with Chelmsford on the form they are, it may well be a good idea for us to come back and see that. And then also you can then have a look at the FA Trophy as well, with us playing Halifax, who are in the league above. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll come back. Well, I'll play the Hampton-Richmond game off screen, and then we'll come back for Halifax and then Chelmsford. Well, guys, I think that just about wraps up this episode. Slightly disappointing way to end it, really, considering how positively the first match went, but still undefeated in the league for quite some time, and undefeated in these episodes as well for quite some time. Now, obviously, we lost on penalties in the last episode, but we haven't actually lost properly in 90 minutes for quite some time now, which is a good sign for us as a club. But even so, against Eastbourne, it is quite poor that we did drop points, but 4 points, we're still 3 ahead of Chelmsford, that's the main thing. But I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. If you did, do leave a like on the video. If you want to see more, do subscribe to the channel, and if you have anything that you want to say about any of the matches that we played, and also about possibly any transfers with it being January, do let me know down in the comment section as well. But thanks very much for watching, guys. See you next time.